there, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, another Christmas vlog before Christmas. I don't have my Christmas hat on, because it's pretty warm. I had to change my clothes from a t-shirt to a tank top and sweatpants to shorts because I'm kind of feeling a little warm. So, but I had actually finally finished with the Christmas presents that I had been working on, and they're all wrapped in a Christmas bag, and they're just getting ready to be sent over on Christmas morning because that's where I'll be spending the day, which is over at my cousin's, which I go every year. But I told myself that I wanted to stay home for Christmas. So when she invited me, and if I say that, well, I want to stay home, she will probably get a little upset about that, kind of like, oh, you're going to be staying there all alone on Christmas. So they kind of feel like that's kind of weird. But I just want a me time, but so I just decided, yeah, I'll come over, for Christmas. Normally what they do is that they have another Christmas dinner the day after Christmas, which is called Boxing Day. And but I already told her that I'll only stay for Christmas, and that's it. So, but yeah, I'm kind of excited to see everybody because I haven't seen her for a while. So, and some of the other aunts that's going to be there as well, because she makes this big feast, my cousin. And, but yeah, so I had broke free from the crocheting. I wanted to take time out while vlogging, and I'd actually have a clipboard here, and on the clipboard is a script. And what I do sometimes is that I go into kind of like phases, into short films. So I'll put that in the description because I have a separate YouTube account for that. And you guys can check out with all the short films that's there. And I did some vlogs on there as well. And there are also some shorts, video shorts, which mostly is TikToks. So, but yeah, so I'm doing some editing from on paper, and then hopefully I'll probably, maybe before Christmas I could be able to get it done and upload it onto the computer. But that's not written in stone, and so yeah, what I wanted to talk about is that it was I think it was yesterday that I wanted to I want to get out of Northern Ireland. So I thought about Dublin. Only problem is with Dublin is that it's pretty expensive there, and but I used to live in Letterkenny, Donegal, and with my my ID card, and I could probably set up my HAP, which is a housing situation, to help you with your housing. And I would probably lose my PIP if I moved down there. PIP is actually what's it called? It's for disabled, for disability. It's like a personal independence payments, something like that. And so because I get money from there, as well as 2 pensions, from the states. So I I could actually bring down my um, those two down to Dublin, and but that's what I'll probably most likely lose is the PIP, and I've so yeah, I thought about it, and I'm still doing some research. I think that I don't have to start all over again with going into um, the center where you have to sign up for everything, because my name is already down there, and so I don't have to register for anything. So because I already got the cards and stuff like that. So but I'm just starting. I'm doing the researching through ChatGPT, and it's amazing that what that site does. The ChatGPT. It's great. I actually do my research on there, not just for for going down to Dublin, but other things. Like maybe some crocheting ideas, or working on my scripts for short films, and but the only problem is going down to Dublin is that it's very expensive. So I want to be prepared if I do go down there, and not have to worry about if I'm going to be able to survive down there with the income that I'm getting, and what kind of help that I'm getting, that I will get from down there. I gotta set up a GP and everything, so GP is the doctors, so but yeah, it's just something to think about. I will probably go down to visit Dublin for a couple of days, maybe go into a bed and breakfast, and get the feel down at Dublin. It would be nice to be living outside of Dublin, and only problem is I don't have a vehicle, and I lost my U.S. license. Well, I didn't actually lose it. It actually eventually expired. So when I moved to Ireland, I was seeing if I could really get my license switched over to Northern Ireland, and they said no, you can't do that. You have to do everything over again. Everything's all mandatory lessons. You have to do your theory and all that kind of stuff. So, which is probably I was expecting anyway. So, but I've so that's kind of like out the door, because I won't be able to afford the getting a vehicle and living down in Dublin at the same time. So, but I just got to keep doing the researching and all that kind of stuff. So, and write down some notes of what I should be doing, and to be just to prepare myself to go down there. Probably even going down there for a visit. I got to see what's going on with that. So, yeah, I'm not sure when it will happen, or if it will be happening, but I do want to leave Derry, where I am at right now. So I just want to leave Northern Ireland and just go down to Dublin. But we'll see what happens. I may take a friend down there, just to hang out, and I actually have a friend from Hungarian, a Hungarian fella, and he actually wants to come over here, but with the EU and all that kind of stuff, it just mixes, it gets a little complicated with him. So there are gaps for him to be able to move over here. So if he comes over here for a visit, we could be able to go down there to Dublin together, and so he could better get the gist of going, to check out Dublin, to open more doors for him, rather than just boom, I'm going to be moving to Derry. So, because he asked me why I was doing this, I says, well, I want to open doors for myself, and I may not want to live in Derry. I want to go somewhere else. I do have family here, actually. It's their relatives. My own immediate family, they're back in New York. So, and I know that they're all probably going to be disappointed. Why are you going down there when you have family up here? Well, that's not the point. I want to be able to go on my own, and not having you guys to be over my shoulder all the time, and I just don't want to deal with that. And because I know that if I don't see them, they'll be sarcastically saying, "Oh, I thought that you might have moved back to America." No, you know that I'm here, so what's with the sarcasm? So, but I just like to do things on my own, on whatever that I'm doing, go out for walks, and not have to always go over to my aunt's all the time. It's just like an awful feeling. I mean, I was over there yesterday, just to see them. I wanted to check out their decorations and all that kind of stuff. So, and I haven't seen them for a while, and so my aunt, she was kind of like shocked, when she saw me, and because I haven't seen them since like mid-November, and that's a long time. Long time for my other aunts as well, because I haven't seen them for a very long time. So, but yeah, this is my whole way of thinking right now, and I want to be able to see what I can do to do, try to make Dublin happen. So, another problem is bringing all my furniture down there. Because I will be expecting to have an empty apartment. And it's like, how am I going to bring all this furniture back down, all the way down to Dublin? If I move down to Dublin. Right now, it's just there, the thought's there, and I'm doing researching, and I'm doing it at my own pace, so that's good. So, but yeah, I may have to sell some of my equipment, my gym equipment, because I don't really use it much. Well, the barbell and the barbell stand. I do use the bench. I do use the adjustable dumbbells. I do a lot of the resistant bands workouts, and so if I get rid of the barbell, I mean, that's like the least out of my mind, at least I could probably get that out of the way. But yeah, it's yeah. So now that Christmas is coming up, presents wrapped. I got to start cleaning up around here, because with my crafting of crocheting, and also now sewing, because I have, of course, invested a sewing machine, and I did some projects out of it, for the Christmas presents. So, and I could feel my mouth really dry from the fabrics. So I have to really do some deep cleaning today. And it's just so I could be able to breathe again, open up the windows too. So, my windows don't even open that high up. It only opens up like about maybe 8 inches or something. So, but yeah, it's so I'm gonna let you guys go. Nothing else to report right now. So I will see you guys after Christmas, unless of course another video. And I will link the short films, in the description. But if I don't do another video before Christmas, I want you to have a great Christmas, be happy, be merry, and all that kind of stuff. So, and I will see you before New Year's to do more videos. So you guys take care and enjoy the holidays.